Yo, what's going on, Planet S.O.N family? It's your main man, JD. Thank you for tuning in. This is Drinks with JD.
I don't have any.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay.
I don't have any.
Yes.
You know, I just go with the flow. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I just thought it'd be important to, you know, bring everybody and the name is the bait.
Yes.
But let's see who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like that's more important. You know.
Yes.
I'm about to get the Diggy interview part.
There you go. Okay.
You know,
okay.
too.
Oh yeah, part two.
Yeah.
Part two. Yeah. Okay, legend. So I'm introducing a new segment on Drinks with JD, right? And this segment is called "What Would You Bring?" Right?
What would you bring?
What would you bring? And the question is, what would you bring, right? Okay, so let me give you a background to the new segment, right?
Okay.
And you're the first person to try it on.
Oh,
so,
okay,
so,
okay, all right.
So let's see how it works.
All right.
Okay. So, Planet S.O.N, right? When I created it, it's an acronym for Planet 619, right? And in my mind, you know, as a fellow San Diegan, right? I love my city. And as I left and I started living in other countries and everything like that, I missed my city, right? But I only saw the positive things of San Diego, right? And yes, we understand that in every city, every country, everything around the world, there's negativity, right? So I wanted a place where I could capture and take all the positive things from San Diego and put them in one place. So to me,
Planet
619, you know,
that's tight. That's a great visual you did for everything. That's dope.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. Planet 619 is all the positive things from San Diego.
That's
all
beautiful.
It is, right? So as now Drinks with JD alumni, right? You and your family now have a first class ticket to Planet 619. Right?
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, so here it is. So what would you bring, right? So you could bring anything from San Diego, right? Just one thing. It could be anything. It could be the ocean breeze. It could be palm trees, your favorite taco shop. It could just be one thing.
One thing.
But here's the catch. So it's what would you bring? But that one thing needs to positively affect everyone else on the planet. So legend, what would you bring from San Diego?
I would bring the burritos from the National City swap meet.
Okay,
and
there you go.
everybody eats.
There you go. All right. That's what
and everybody eats.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
That's
there's
right.
only like till this day.
Yeah.
I go to the National City swap meet,
That's
the
right.
little, you know, thing they have right there.
Yes.
And the potato and meat burritos.
And there you go.
Nowhere else
Okay.
can you get them. So if I could take anything from San Diego,
Yes. And it'll benefit everybody else.
it'll benefit everybody. Yeah.
There you go. Okay. I'm pretty sure the Planet S.O.N audience will love that.
Yeah,
You know,
they
we're all
will
together.
know that. Yeah. Every time I'm there in line, they're like, "Aren't you Little One?" I'm like, "Yeah,
Okay.
I'll be here next week."
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. So, legend, your legacy is solidified, right? You're forever going to be on the Mount Rushmore of San Diego hip hop, right? No one could take that away. You're forever enshrined. But when it's all said and done, how do you want to be remembered in hip hop?
I again, you know, I respect the category of hip hop because it's a part of me.
Yes.
But I would rather be remembered as someone that evolved as a person.
I know.
More than anything, because to be honest with you, there's a great percentage of my music that I don't consider what everybody else considers it. There's a big chapter of those albums that I look at it like a player on the field that was injured, but he was still making touchdowns. Right. But if he wasn't injured, there would have been, you know what I'm saying? It would have been different. So I mean, I would like, if anything, I guess the right answer, the honest answer would be that I was fearless when it came to recording.
Yes.
And I still am. Like I've made rock records, sad records, happy records, spooky records, Spanish records. You know, sometimes I listen to it, what was I thinking? You know what I mean? But fearless.
That's what I'm talking about.
Fearless, absolutely fearless.
No doubt, legend. No doubt. That's what I'm talking about. So I noticed that you only released hard copies of the album, and they're not on a digital platform yet. Why that approach?
Well, as I've evolved, you know, you become conscious of other things. You know, to me, at this point of my life, releasing music through the digital platform would be like dumping a glass of water in the ocean and thinking you're making a difference.
Makes sense.
You know, there's another 5, 10, 11, 20, 50 million people doing what you're doing. I've spent a lot of years giving out music. You know, in the climate of music, the way that it is right now, it's congested beyond belief. So I figured I approach my art differently now. It's art to me.
That's right.
So I'm going to cater to my fans and the people that support my music. And I'm going to make it available to the planet too, but through my platform. And if they want to get it, they can get it through me. And if they don't want to get it, that's fine too. You know, but to me, releasing music, you got to remember the attention span, all of that. Like right now, if I would have released this, it would have meant nothing already. Everyone would have shouted it out for 2 weeks and that's it. I get DMs every day. Where can I get that song you did a video to? MrLittleOne.com. Oh, it costs this much? Yep. Okay. I can't. Okay.
That's fine.
That's fine. You know, but you have to put value to yourself in what you do.
That's right.
No matter what you do. I've already given them 20 plus years of music. You can hear other songs if you want to, but this one, that's what it is. You know, so I'm putting value to it. I'm keeping the equity of it. I'm not gonna, you know, just let it roam in the planet and lose its equity and lose its value because there's so much out there. You know, it's like grabbing your CD and throwing it in a box where there's 10 million other CDs. You get lost in that music.
Makes sense.
You get lost in that shuffle. You know what I'm saying? And I released a lot of dope records that I felt could have done more, but the congestion didn't allow it to. So I'm gonna filter out the congestion and cater to my fan base and be like, this is where you can get it. And my fans that are my fans are still buying it right now. I sold out on the first batch already.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so in 1994, you sat in the offices of Ruthless Records, right? You sat with Eazy-E and
Jerry Heller,
forgive me. And they wanted to sign you because of your talent, right? Shortly after, Eazy passed away. Yeah. And sometimes when stuff like that happens, people get discouraged and unmotivated. And they sometimes take it as a sign of, you know what, I'm gonna quit. You know, where what could have happened, that people could have taken that approach. However, you took the approach where now you have a legendary career. Now, can you talk about, let's say, the motivation and that drive that you had to continue going? Because even though it didn't happen in '94, guess what? Your now classic album debut album in 1996 dropped, and that only takes stuff that's in you, right? So I was just wondering if you could give some mentorship, some advice to people who are currently feeling unmotivated, maybe a little discouraged. Maybe just tell them to just keep going. I don't know if I just wanted to ask if you could tell them about that drive.
The crazy thing about everything you just said is that I never had 10 seconds of discouragement when all that happened.
Wow, that's amazing.
Never.
Yes.
It was like, okay, I'm gonna do this anyway. Yes. You know, I think the only disappointment or discouragement that people can feel or attach to themselves in a situation like that is the external imagination that they thought they were going to get from that. I'm going to be famous.
That's right.
I'm going to be rich.
Yes.
I'm going to have women. I'm going to go here.
Yes.
So what is it really that you are discouraged about?
That's right.
What about the music?
That's right.
The music should stay with you regardless of that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what discourages people.
That's right.
The imagination, psychological time.
Mm-hmm.
People create this narrative in their brain.
That's right.
People create this planet in their brain of everything they could be based on distortion.
Yes.
Art is not about that.
Mm-hmm.
Art comes from a different place.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So when people feel like, I'm not making money, I'm not famous, I'm not on the radio. Somebody wrote me the other day and he said, I feel like giving up because I don't have the capital.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, what does capital have to do with your music?
That's right. That's right.
What does money have to do with your passion for music? If you're making music because of money, you're going to fail.
That's right. That's right.
Because you're in it for all the wrong reasons. If you go to any professional baseball player, football player, hockey player, Olympic medalist, if you go to their parents' house, you will see trophies and pictures of them doing that sport when they were this big.
That's right. That's right.
Had nothing to do with money. Had everything to do with passion. Right? So discouragement comes from that narrative we were talking about.
That's right.
From that data we were talking about. From that expectation we were talking about. From the imagination. From what is fed to us.
That's right.
Oh, Dr. Dre. Look how people change when they know you affiliated with somebody.
That's right.
Look how people treat you differently when they find out you have something.
Yes, yes, yes.
Look how people are willing to take their mask off and put another one on under the illusion of what they think you are.
That's right. That's right. Or how many followers you have.
Or
right?
how many followers you have. We
That's
are
right.
just the experiencer experiencing the experience.
Yes, yes, yes.
I've seen so much fabrication, so much hypocrisy in my life, And at one point, I was part of that.
Yes.
Like, who I am, or, I'm over here,
Yes.
or I'm doing this, or I'm at the airport. Like, who cares
That's right.
where you are? You know what I'm saying? But I was caught up in that. And those are the things actually that made me engage in excavation, because I didn't like how that felt.
Yes.
It's a fraud. It's all fallacy.
Yeah.
If you're not making music, whatever camera's watching me, because of art, you're in it for all the wrong reasons, and you're going to self-destruct.
That's right.
It's like anything else. At first, when I started training, it was so I could look a certain way. The more I trained, the more it fed my spirit. The more it internally helped me.
That's right.
I went from being alert to being conscious. When you're alert, you just learn how to survive. When you're conscious, you learn how to self-expand. So now when I go and I train and I'm in the gym, I don't look at it to see if my arms are bigger. I know that my life is going to be longer.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
So like they say, since we can't give, more time to our life, how about we give more life to our time?
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. No, I respect that. I respect
Some
that.
will understand that and some won't.
Yeah. Hey, well, in the end, how we were saying,
Healed, recognize, healed.
healed. So the healed will understand exactly what
And
you're saying.
another thing that's important is cars, chains, likes, validation, praise, DMs, inboxes, all of that stuff all comes from a bad place.
That's right. That's right.
If that is your focus, then your focus is blurry and distorted. When you get clarity, that comes to you from a different place, from a pure place. When you sprinkle purity on anybody, it doesn't matter who it is, and years go by, that purity will never leave them.
That's right.
They will remember that, because we're outnumbered. There's more bad people than good people, more fake people than real people, more unhealed people than healed people.
That's right. And that's why, like Just saying, he'll recognize you because you recognize that. Oh, okay, I see you.
Yeah.
I see your.
You know what it feels
your-
like to be around somebody that's on your frequency.
Exactly.
That's why I don't go around people. That's why I don't go places. I
Yes.
don't like being out because I know the contamination. You know what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
Our mind is like a piece of land.
Yes.
And because of that narrative and that distortion and these temporary gratification, moments that we have, most people wake up with the same toxicity they had the day before as soon as they wake up.
Yes.
So if you have a bad thought, within 5 minutes you have 10 bad thoughts.
That's right.
Within 20 minutes you have 100 bad thoughts. Now your mind is like a piece of land and a crop full of bad thoughts.
And then you're spreading it out.
And then you're spreading it out. That's how
Yes.
you think. That's how you speak. That's how you behave.
That's right.
It's like a person that apologizes to you and breaks that apology because they don't get what they were hoping to get from that apology.
That's right. That's right.
Apologies come with no buts. You know
It's
what I'm
a
saying?
period.
It's a period.
That's it.
Change behavior
That's right.
speaks louder than words.
Amen. No doubt. All right, legends. So before we end this, can you please let the audience know where they could reach you as far as social media, also where they could hear your music, and also where they could get your latest album?
I only have one social media platform.
Okay.
At Mr. Little One 619. Okay. I don't have no Facebook. I don't have no Twitter. I don't have no Snapchat. I don't have no fans. Only fans. I don't have none of that.
All right, fair enough.
I don't have none of that. I have one platform, and that's Instagram.
Okay.
At Mr. Little One 619. Now, as far as my music, my catalog, you can find it on any platform.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it all off soon, but that's part 2.
Okay.
Decade 2.0, you can only get at MrLittleOne.com.
Okay. All right. Have some time. All right. Well, before we end, do you have any shout outs?
I want to shout out every human on this planet.
There you go.
I want to make sure that everybody continues to dwell in the galaxy and liberate yourself and free yourself from the contamination and the binds that humanity has put on you, and make sure that you remember that you can live a liberated life if you want to.
That's right. That's right. No doubt.
Very easy.
There you go. There you go. Well, I like to end my interviews with a cheers.
Hey,
So we can just cheers.
let's go.
I'm appreciated, legend. Thank you so much for
Thank
being
you for
here.
having me.
I'm truly
Great
appreciative.
setup.
Thank you.
Your
Thank you.
family's awesome. I
Thank you.
appreciate you very
I'm
much.
appreciative.
And let's do it again. Oh, you got to come to my podcast.
Fair
next.
enough. Fair enough.
All right,
Cheers.
cheers.
Thank you. Thank you.
Day, go work.